Hello everyone, welcome back once again for the series where I talk about all the games I played in the previous month. The month for this video is April of 2023, so as always let's just get right into it. I don't know if I talked about this last month, but I've been playing quite a bit of Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, and I think I had better things to say back then. It's really let itself drop a lot in quality since then. The checkpoints are some of the worst I've ever seen, coupled with horrible loading times, awkward controls at times. It's just, there's a good game in there, but it is really bogged down by some really fucked up technical issues. This game is infuriating. I had to go back like 20 minutes because of a horrible checkpoint design that just didn't save for some reason. The combat is unbelievably great. The exploration can be fun. I do like a lot about it, but it's just hard to get into when one bad little mistake can have me sent back 10 minutes, and that's not even including the loading screen. I will definitely finish it at some point, but it's just hard to push myself through sometimes. I picked up a game pretty much brand new, or at least brand new on PS4, called Marifusha. It's kind of a gate defending side scrolling shooter, to be the best way to describe it. There's not a ton to it. It's just like 100 levels of a loop of shooting robots, upgrading your stats and AI partners. There's repairing your gate and upgrading more stats after you sleep. That's the loop. That's it. There's not a ton to it, but it is an addicting fun game. I will give it that. And for the cheap price I got it for, more than worth it. I recommend picking it up. It's a cute little indie game that you really don't have much to lose by trying. And it's probably even cheaper on Steam since it's been out like a year by now. Oh, here's going to be a controversial one. I went back to more God of War Ragnarok. I probably talked about this a couple of times. I did not have good things to say about this game. I'm not a fan. However, it did definitely pick up a little, just a bit. My biggest problems still stand. Mimir never shuts the fuck up. Nobody does. They're always talking, they're always commenting. You can't have 2 minutes in fucking battle without Mimir yelling where the enemies are.
Let's talk this out! Doesn't seem she's in the mood to talk. Come on, get up, brother. Not messing about, is she?
No,
Father, are you okay?
focus on the enemy, not me.
There have been three parts of this game I enjoyed so far. I won't spoil what they were, but they were when you were more alone than usual. God of War does not work for me when you have 3 or 4 people with you. When you finally meet Tyr, I swear it's like a fucking Three Stooges routine. They always feel like they're trying to set up a joke, and that is not what I want from my God of War. I'm not a fan of how they do it. But like I said, when they have characters not trying to set up every fucking line to be a joke, I think it's a genuinely beautiful and amazing game. And the 3 parts where you could do that so far were my favourite, and they were maybe like within like 2 or 3 hours from each other. And I'm like 12 hours into the game, and I swear it feels like a good 4, maybe 5 hours of that could have been taken out. It feels like there's just way too much filler. During a certain segment where you, how do I describe it without spoiling anything? We'll just say there's something to do with a cauldron. I started to realise you can never do anything in this game. There always has to be some bullshit. You want to go over there? No, sorry, it's blocked. You have to go around. Oh, we can't get up there. We have to find a way around. And it got to a point where every time they said we have to find a new way around, all I could think was, of course we fucking do. Of course we fucking do. It's definitely improved a little bit from the start hours, but it has too much of that shit that really ruins it for me. I wasn't the biggest fan of God of War 4, but after playing this for a while, I think it might have been too hard on it. Anyway, moving on. I got the Final Fantasy Pixel Remaster. I've only played a bit so far, but I'm so happy to have it. It's cool to see Final Fantasy 1 to 15 on my PS4. Or, except for 11, of course, because they have 14. They're probably not going to have 2 MMOs, so that's understandable. It's a different beast. Now, all we need is 13. This is all we need, Square Enix. Bring it to us. It's kind of crazy that every other Final Fantasy game is available on PS4, bar 11. Except this one. I feel like the biggest problem is that there's 3 of them, and that kind of might complicate or extend the process, but I want to play 13 again. I want to stream it. That's all I want right now. I'll be happy if I can get that. It'd definitely be a great placator between Final Fantasy 16 and the 7 Remake Part 2, which is allegedly coming out in winter. which I don't buy for a second. But it would be a great in-between game. I'd love to see them do. And if they do want to do 13-2 in Lightning Returns, they can do it after. They don't have to do them all at once. Oh yeah, this is supposed to be about games I played, wasn't it? Yeah. Moving on. And of course, a little update for the channel. I have started streaming on Twitch. The link will be in the description if you want to check. I pretty much do it every night at the moment. I've only been doing it for like 2 weeks. I'm enjoying it a lot. It's a ton of fun. I've just been playing a variety of games, whatever catches my eye at the moment. Most I've been playing Digimon World, my favourite PS1 game of all time. I'm pushing through. I'm like halfway through, I think. That's been my most played so far. I'm playing Kingdom Hearts 1. I played through all of Spider-Man 1, which I've been uploading videos of. Oh, and Enter Electro now. Not very good. But yeah, feel free to check that out. I'm having a ton of fun with it. A few people, even just a few people have been interacting so far. Everyone's been great. It's been genuinely a lot of fun so far. I've loved every second of it. I get lost in 4 or 5 hours of it, and I definitely want to keep it up. Of course, I mentioned Marifusha. I've been playing that in the channel, of course, so I don't need to talk more about that. And after finishing The Lion King Simba's Mighty Adventure on PS1, I moved on to Disney's Atlantis for Saturdays. I played it once when I was younger. I remember having a lot of fun with it, and so far, yeah, it's holding up pretty good. A bit backtracky, but we'll see how that goes. I'm only a level into it so far, so if it doesn't keep that up too bad, yeah, I'm really looking forward to going through more of it. And of course, my main game I've been playing on this now is Parasite Eve. For the first time after many years of hearing how great it was. So far, it's pretty fucking good. I have to give it that. The stories is kind of starting to pick up. I can't wait to get more into it. The combat is fun, and it's a great mix between horror and JRPG. So, I definitely see the hype. Anyway, that's been a lot. But I am really looking forward to what comes next. I think next month is going to be a really fun one. It'll be my first one talking about PS5 games. Hopefully, if things go right. You know how stocks can be. Anyway, this is my first one of these with a webcam. Hopefully it went okay. Hopefully I didn't look down at the screen too much, because I definitely have to get a webcam, proper webcam for this, because I need to be able to read from the screen without problems. But we'll figure it out as we go. Now I'm looking at myself. Anyway, as always, let me know what you've been playing. Let me know what you've gone back to. Let me know what new stuff you've been playing. And as always, I'll see you for the next one. See you then.